This is Aaron Walck from Arlington Public News. On Tuesday, February 25th, town officials and residents discussed Arlington's zoning bylaw. Discussion covered the history of bylaw, zoning enforcement, and Arlington's master plan.
I'm Carol Kowalski. I'm Director of Planning and Community Development. Welcome to 10 Things You Need to Know About Arlington Zoning.
The synopsis of it is: zoning is a regulation of land use in a community. Zoning describes how much building can be constructed on a parcel of land, what uses are allowed. Each zoning district in Arlington has different limits on building dimensions, minimum yard sizes, open space, parking requirements, signage, etc.
The Standard State Zoning Enabling Act of 1924 states that the purpose of zoning limits is to protect public health, safety, and welfare, separate land uses, and promote predictable development. Bylaw in Arlington dates back to 1924, but was rewritten in 1975 to regulate the construction of tall apartment buildings.
Since 1975 has served us, in a lot of cases has served us well. There has been some amendments, and there's maybe some conversation about maybe it's time to do it over, but that will leave to see what the town wants to do.
Residents voiced concerns about interpretation of zoning that allows developers to build larger buildings than bylaw intended. Participants supported the modest buildings that characterize Arlington.
You can try to keep these things in scale with the rest of the neighborhood, because that may be great for that fella who wants that huge house 10 feet from the border, and the little bungalows are sort of in its shade, but it doesn't have to be that way. That can be addressed.
Officials plan to address zoning changes as Arlington develops its master plan, preparing the town for future development.
I do hope that when we do start talking more about potentially revising this zoning bylaw, I hope that you'll stay in it for the long haul. I hope that you'll be back. I hope that you'll try to work with us as we implement the master plan and what recommendations come out of it for zoning changes.
The next public master plan advisory committee hearing will be held on March 20th. Reporting for Arlington Public News, this is Aaron Walck. Back to the studio.